Ja. Yes. Hello, hello. Good evening. I've spent the past 5 minutes stressing and panicking because my mic decided that it no longer wanted to work, and OBS just didn't want to detect any audio input or save any audio output. So if you can't hear me right now, please write a comment, but don't take the piss. If you can hear me, but you're saying you can't and you can, then you're gonna make me sad. Let's not do that. But yeah, we'll get the quiz started in a few minutes. So yeah, get yourself comfy, get yourself a drink, a cup of tea, a can of juice, whatever you like. And as always, let me know if the volume's any way out of whack. Also, how are yous? Are you fine? Let me know. It's nice, I like this. It's nice to get to speak to people outside of the household. But yes. If you can't hear me properly, let me know. Do say, because I can't tell what you can hear. There should be some music in the background, it shouldn't be too loud. I've tried real hard to get the balance this week. Again, why I was arguing with the microphone 5 minutes before going live. So yay, that was fun. But yeah, how you doing? Have you had a nice weekend? Have you had a nice Monday? Because Mondays can suck. Unless it's payday, in which case it's good. Today was payday. For me. Sorry if it's not for you. Don't worry, I can't spend any of the money I've made, but, you know, I got paid. It's in the bank to sit and do nothing with. Woot. We'll get started in a couple of minutes though. Usual jargon quiz. No 50-50 round this week. There's general knowledge. There's a round that's kinda on films. There's a round on geography, essentially. And a round on natural world. Animals and shiz. And humans. They got all natural occurring things. Just no sciencey side of nature, I suppose. We'll see what you think though. Some nice tunes again this week. It's a different license-free playlist, but it's nice and chill. It's what you need for the quiz. You can't have heavy metal in the background. I mean, you can, but it's incredibly distracting. Oh. Alright. Part of me wants to wait to see if anyone else wants to show up, but I think if you're joining the quiz a bit late, that's cool. You're welcome to rewind, because it's on the internet. You can do that. It's fine. I am worried I'm muted though. Let's see. I'm gonna get a thumbs up or a thumbs down, at least. Right, okay, cool. I am hungover free. I was a bit squiffy this morning, but yeah, that was bad. I was up to 6 o'clock in the morning, and I don't remember the last hour of it, and all because of playing Dungeons and Dragons, so yeah. So that was bad. Right, cool. Thanks, Sophie. I'll get started. If you are watching this on YouTube at a later date, then hopefully you've skipped all this bit and just gone straight to the questions, because dear God. But yeah, let's get going, because I can do that. So yeah, welcome to the quiz. It says we'll start at 7:30, but apparently we don't. Because why would you follow your own rules if you don't have to? Hello, welcome to tonight's pub quiz. Where using the correct tense is incredibly unlikely. Just to annoy everybody. Mainly myself, though. So yeah, let's get going. Round 1 is on general knowledge, and question 1, what type of animal is an ibis? Question 1, what type of animal is an ibis? So if the question was what type of animal is a cheetah, you'd write down a cat. But it's not. It's not a cheetah. It's an ibis. What is it? Hey Adele, how you doing? You have a nice weekend? I'm going to start just responding in chat, it'll be easier, won't it? Alright, question 2. Who became the youngest self-made billionaire, and self-made should have big in air quotes around it, at the age of 21, replacing Mark Zuckerberg? Or beating Mark Zuckerberg's previous record of being young. That's question 2. Who became the youngest self-made billionaire? Again, self-made. At the age of 21, replacing Mark Zuckerberg. I'm gonna enjoy this. But I hope you all had a nice weekend. I like this Monday night malarkey. It's nice and relaxing. I want to keep doing it even once I move. Because the plan is to leave Aberdeen. Much fun as this is. Question 3. How many UK number 1 hit singles has Bob Dylan had? Question 3. How many UK number 1 hit singles has Bob Dylan had? So who else we got tonight then? We got Sophie and Co. Don't have Abby and Wilf are here. We got Adele, which I'm guessing means we got Leighton. Oscar? Carrie? Anyone else? Do. Right, question 4. What invention made the fortune of Alfred Nobel, much to the misfortune of his brother? Brother-in-law? Brother. From another mother? I don't know. Question 4. What invention made the fortune of Alfred Nobel? Hey, Wolf. It's nice to have you back. Oh, I'm going to try my lighting different. Hold on. That has made no difference. I'm glad you're here, Leighton. You don't sound too enthused, but I'm glad you're here. No have no Oscar. Like ain't got no sunshine. That sucks about Oscar though. He'll watch it when he wants to. Or I've scared him off. That is always an option. Anyway, question 5. True or false? Greenland is further north, east, south and west than Iceland. I love this question. Question 5. True or false? Greenland is further north, east... Wow. North, east, south and west than Iceland. Is that true or false? It's a damn good question. You can't see Flocky as well without the big light on. Oh. There you go. You can have Flocky back. With his soulless eyes. Oh. He doesn't like little koalas. Question 6 then. Charlene Spiteri has provided the lead vocals for which Scottish rock band since their inception in 1988? They're currently not touring or releasing anything as far as I know. She's a solo act just now, but still counted as their front person. Question 6. Charlene Spiteri has provided lead vocals for which Scottish rock band since their inception in 1988? I don't know how the weather is with the rest of you today, but it's bloody warm up here just now. Hence the lack of a hat. I mean, it is also warm here because I have a big lamp on the go. But hopefully it's nice wherever you are. Question 7. In the animated series Rick and Morty, what is Morty's surname? You see how I used the wrong tense in that one? You see how I did it? That was definitely on purpose to make the joke work. Not annoyed with myself. Question 7. In the animated series Rick and Morty, what is Morty's surname? I'm gonna go rethink my life choices now. Nah, no, I'm not. Can you imagine if the quiz is what made me rethink my life choices? Wow. I'll try not vape while I'm doing the quiz, I'm sorry, but that one stressed me out. Question 8. Who was the President of the United States when Neil Armstrong first set foot on the moon? That's question 8. Who was the President of the United States of America when Neil Armstrong first set foot on the moon? It's nice chill hop, I like it. Very plinky plonky. Hopefully next week, by the way, there will be another media round, which I have to make copyright free. So next week we're going to try and do a Nevermind the Buzzcocks intros round, with hopefully not me doing the intros. I'm not too sure yet. I'll work it out. I got time. I got a week. I need to get Audacity to work first, but yeah. Troubleshooting. Question 9. What is the name of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge's eldest child? It's question 9. What is the name of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge's eldest child? Staying out of all of the drama, by the way. Like, just no. None of it. None of the monarchy nonsense. Who's their oldest kid, though? If you're pro-monarchy or anti-monarchy, that's fine. I don't care. Good for you. It makes no difference to my life. Yeah. We're not having arguments about it. Not in comments, not in chat, not in nothing. I say not in comments. So far my videos have received 2 comments and both of them were just links to sex sites. Both of them also then got deleted because, you know, bots. But hey, extra view on the video. Alright, question 10. How is the Marvel Comics Scott Lang better known? That's question 10. Last question round. How is the Marvel Comics Scott Lang better known? Yeah. If you need to take a second and review any of the questions, go back and do it. That's cool. It is Liz, yes. Nice to see you here, by the way. Trust you to get involved in a discussion about the monarchy. Anyway, I'm not getting into it. I'm not. Because it's difficult, basically. Because there's a 40-second delay between whatever crap I say and then whatever messages you want to put back. Anyway, if you want to review any of the questions, go back and rewatch them. But otherwise, I could probably just start the answers now, can't I? Yeah, I can do that. I'm allowed to do that. It's my choice. So, the answers. Oh no. Hold on. What? Yeah? Ignore all of what you just saw on the screen. My shortcut key was somehow in the wrong. It took me to the end of my spreadsheet. In my presentation. So if you want the answers, just replay the last 10 seconds in super slow motion and you'll see them. Otherwise, just try and ignore them as best you can. I'm really sorry. Wow, professional. Alright. Oh, this is going well. What type of animal is an ibis? It's a bird! Yay! Oh, question 2. Who became the youngest self-made millionaire at the age of 21, replacing Mark Zuckerberg? That was Kylie Jenner. And again, I say self-made. I believe she got there by being donated to by other people, because that's how that works. Why did you poop yourself? What? 3. How many UK #1 singles has Bob Dylan had? None. Nope. Oh, Sophie didn't poop herself. Okay, that's good. I'm glad we decided to bring a point to that and make sure everyone knew about it. Question 4. What invention made the fortune of Alfred Nobel and also killed his half-brother or brother? I can't quite remember. I'm sure it was half-brother. Not half-brother, brother-in-law. Anyway, dynamite. Dynamite's the answer. He blew him up by throwing it to him. 5. True or false? Greenland is further north, east, south, and west than Iceland. That is true. Yep. It goes all the way. It encompasses around Iceland. It does. 6. Charlize Theron is provided lead vocals for which Scottish rock band? It's Texas. Texas. Yeah, that one. You remember them? Yeah, they're good. 7. In the animated series Rick and Morty, what is Morty's surname? Which is Morty's surname? Which isn't as bad as just reviewing the whole quiz for you and showing you every slide by accident. It's Smith. It's Morty Smith. Rick Sanchez, Morty Smith. 8. Who was the president of the USA when Neil Armstrong first set foot on the moon? It was Richard Nixon, Tricky Dicky. So yeah. 9. The name of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge's eldest child, the newest to join in on the benefit system, is George. George. Well, he's not the newest because I've got another one, and the other ones have more as well. I don't know. It's weird. That nonsense I saw the other day. Anyway, we're not going on about it. 10. How is Marvel Comics Scott Lang better known? That's Ant-Man. Boop. Ant-Man and Giant Man. Either of those gets you a point, really, but Ant-Man's what everyone knows him as. He was the superhero Ant-Man. Yeah. How'd you do there? Did you already see all of the answers before I slowly went through and reviewed them all? Have I ruined everyone's night? God, I hope not. But what were your scores? How did you do in that round? Let me know. I'm gonna manually click between my scenes now because, God, that was bad. And just to check, Sophie did or didn't poop herself. That is, everyone I think needs to know the answer to that now, because it's just a bit of a weird thing to say. 7 out of 10, 10 out of 10, and didn't poop your pants. Well done. Again, there's a delay, so you might have written down that before I said my bit. We don't know. Someone will. Whew. How'd you do, Liz? Or are you just listening and answering as you go? Oh, now you're ignoring me. Oh, it's like that. Okay. Alright. And then I can go back to this. Oh, look at my cursor. Hi. Right. 7 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Chuffed. Well done. Round 2. Round 2 is... it's not a media round, because I can't do them, basically, without making it all myself, and I couldn't get it to work. Anyway... You're clapping her because she pooped? Or didn't poop? What? Abby, you're very confusing for a person. Good job. Anyway, enough about pooping. Dear God. Last week it was OnlyFans. This week it's pooing and me making mistakes. Okay. Round 2. What I want is the name of the film. What I'm going to do, each one is going to be a synopsis with the name of the actors and the release date. Now, it is going to be a very simple and basic synopsis. Don't get picky with it. It's a quiz. It's meant to be tough. All I want is the name of the film. All the films that we're using in this round are the... Sorry, I got Liz comment. All the movies used are based on true events. Simple as. So they've all got that to narrow it down a little bit. But basically, give you a brief synopsis and the actors, some of the actors, and the release date. Name of the film. It's nice and it's not easy. No, it's not. Right. Number 1 then. Which film is this? The early life and career of Johnny Cash, starring Reese Witherspoon, Joaquin Phoenix, released in 2005. Oh, it goes over there. Just putting a note in the chat. It's just getting weird. I like that the more interaction we get, the more it tends to be about horrible things that make me uncomfortable. Thanks, guys. Well, it doesn't make me uncomfortable, but it's very difficult not to get distracted by. Number 2, Military Operation in Somalia, starring Ewan McGregor and Eric Bana, released in 2001. I should say as well, just so we're all on the same page, that the release date for the films is the year in which they were released in UK cinemas. Just so you don't get too arsey. I'm now running through my head and trying to think, is it legal or illegal to no. Leighton, don't ask these things. Don't ask these things. Google them for yourself and then find the answer. Be proud of yourself that you found the answer, and then tell no one. Ever. Nobody needs to know. 1, we didn't need to think of people pooping on OnlyFans. Good for them. And 2, we don't need to know the legality of it. We just don't. We're not going to use that information for anything. Who's going to report them? It's just wrong. Right, number 3, biographical film, which was directed by Martin Scorsese. I realise that's not part of the synopsis, but help in hand. Starring Kate Beckinsale and Leonardo DiCaprio. Yeah. Number 3, it's a biographical film directed by Martin Scorsese. It's starring Kate Beckinsale, Leonardo DiCaprio, and it was released in 2004. I should have said that the first time, but I didn't. We're asking if pooping on OnlyFans is legal. They're definitely going to be Googling it at this point. But the worst part about this whole conversation is also in the chat there's a lawyer. And there's plenty of curious people, because that's why you're doing the quiz anyway in the first place, is because, you know, you're interested in things and you like things and you want to know things. So, yes, 100% you're going to be Googling this. Is it legal to live stream scat? No, I didn't. She never asked. I don't think she watched last week's one, thankfully. Hopefully she doesn't watch this one either, because, dear God, so much worse. Did I have to explain to my mum what OnlyFans is? No. Oh, okay. I thought I'll do this round. This round will be quick and fun, and I won't have to talk too much, but nope. Having to discuss OnlyFans and poop. Oh, are you a lawyer as well, Abby? 2 is a bad number to use when we're talking about poop, though. Number 4, The Life of a Rhythm and Blues Magician, starring Kerry Washington and Jamie Foxx, released in 2004. So number 4, The Life of a Rhythm and Blues Musician, starring Kerry Washington and Jamie Foxx, released in 2004. Yes, I realised that you meant lawyers and not poos. I didn't think you meant there were 2 poos. Maybe you meant there are 2 OnlyFans channels which deal in feces. This isn't getting better. Can we just change the subject? Please. Make it stop. Please make it stop. He didn't. There's going to be another comment about pooping. I don't even know what to talk about now. I was worried that speaking about the monarchy was going to lead to dangerous conversations, but no. Apparently just Abby saying that Sophie pooped her pants, but Sophie saying she didn't poop her pants, has now led us all the way down this rabbit hole. Alrighty. Question 5. Oscar-winning crime drama about a former prostitute who was executed in Florida in 2002 for killing 6 men, starring Charlize Theron and Christina Ricci, released in 2003. As number 5, Oscar-winning crime drama about a former prostitute who was executed in Florida in 2002 for killing 6 men, starring Charlize Theron, Christina Ricci, and it was released in 2003. Can we just not talk about any bodily fluids? Oh, this is very quickly descending into chaos. I'm meant to be responsible for this. I signed a thing. I had to tick a box that said I'll be responsible for what gets said in the chat as it goes on. And if I get taken to court because of other people talking about poop around me, I'm gonna have a hell of a day. Abby, you're representing me. 'Cause, yeah. Tough. Oh, it's so wrong. Number 6, smuggling unapproved pharmaceutical drugs into Texas for treating AIDS, starring Jennifer Garner, Matthew McConaughey, and was released in 2013. I think that's one of the more recent ones I've got in this one. So number 6, smuggling unapproved pharmaceutical drugs into Texas for treating AIDS. It's starring Jennifer Garner and Matthew McConaughey, and was released in 2013. Yeah, no, you will defend me. You will defend me in the chronicles of court considering poop. Do you have much experience in court talking about fecal matter? I can't imagine it comes up. And now I've said that, it probably comes up a lot more than we think, doesn't it? Anyone that's having their dinner or their breakfast or their lunch or whatever while watching this, by the way, I'm terribly sorry. It's not my fault. It's all Abby at this point, and everyone else encouraging her. Oh. Alright, I'm going to do the next question. Biographical film about Joseph Merrick, starring Anthony Hopkins and John Hurt, released in 1980. Number 7, biographical film about Joseph Merrick, starring Anthony Hopkins and John Hurt, released in 1980. Well, that's the sweetest thing anyone's ever said in chat before. I'll defend your honour always. Aww. That's literally the nicest thing anyone has said in chat so far. The closest to that was, I like your hat, followed by, I hate your hat. So I appreciate that, thank you. Oh. I'm glad I dress smart now, speaking of lawyers. ALAB, I don't even know what that is. Oh, nope, that was a mistake. That looked really dumb. Alright, I'm gonna do question 8. Because I can. A man trapped by a boulder in an isolated canyon, starring James Franco and Kate Mara, because there are other people in that film, released in 2010. That's number 8, A Man Trapped by a Boulder in an Isolated Canyon, starring James Franco and Kate Mara, released in 2010. Oh, what a sweet of you. I appreciate that. To balance it out, Leighton's going to come in with further comments to put me right back in my place, and I'm fine with this. I'll sit in the happy sort of middle. I don't know why the happy middle is over here compared to just being over here in the middle of the frame, but apparently it's over here. Who knew? This is going to be a long quiz, and it's not because of the questions. Alright, let's do number 9. Wow. Manhunt for a Serial Killer in the San Francisco Bay Area, starring Jake Gyllenhaal and Robert Downey Jr., released in 2007. It's number 9, Manhunt for a Serial Killer in San Francisco Bay Area, starring Jake Gyllenhaal and Robert Downey Jr., released in 2007. Whew. I'm realizing as well that all of this is Abby's fault. Like you started off, brought it right down, and then you brought it back up again, and good job. Good, I'm impressed. Well done. Ah, I bet Oscar's glad he's not here now. Number 10 then, last one. 2 athletes in the 1924 Olympics, starring Ben Cross and Ian Charleson, released in 1981. That's number 10. 2 athletes in the 1924 Olympics, starring Ben Cross and Ian Charleson, and was released in 1981. Ooh. That's appropriate. This right here. This is appropriate for the conversation we just had in chat. If you would like to be part of these conversations in future, if you're watching this at a later date and you'd like to be part of conversations like this, join us for the live stream, because help. Oh me. I'm out. Yeah. If you need some time, if you want to review any of them, if you don't want to see the answers, because I am just going to put all the answers up in one go, pause the video now, but give it 30 seconds. Oh, I need that. Yeah. It's incredibly apt. There we go. Music cut out and I didn't know why. Right, back. That one. This one. You what? No. 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 We're not registering names or domains relating to conversations we've just had in the chat, because it's just gonna make everyone upset. Let's just move on. Let's look, it's a quiz. Yay! Let's keep doing this thing. This is fun. This isn't poop porn. Dear God. Here's the answers from the name of the film. Number 1 was Walk the Line. Of course it was. Number 2 was Black Hawk Down. Well done if you got that one, because I thought it was a bit trickier with the Somalia thing, but hey. 3 was The Aviator. Well done. 4 was Ray, which I didn't think was too bad. 5 was Monster, which is pretty obvious. 6 is The Dallas Buyers Club. Yes. 7 was Elephant Man. That was a tough one unless you enjoy that film, which, let's be fair, most folk don't bother. Number 8 is 127 hours, and you did have to have 127 hours. If you got the number wrong, that's on you. Number 9 was Zodiac, and number 10 was Chariots of Fire. Leighton, I don't want to know what other domain names you've tried to register. I don't. We're going to end up in further issues. Abby's going to need to defend me from further situations. We're just... I don't want it. I don't. It's just not. How'd you do in that one? Please just tell me your scores. Oh, I look a lot more upset than I actually am. Wow, that like made me red. But yeah, how'd you do in that one? How'd you get on? Any 10s? There must have been a couple of 10s. I'm gonna wait until there's scores in the chat and not just weird ass domain names and talking about poop and OnlyFans. I get the feeling I might be waiting some time. I mean, maybe at this point some of you might have gone to go poop. I don't know. That. I'm gonna get a phone call later on about this, just so you all know, to explain it. Oh, goodness me. What were your scores? 7 out of 10. Nice, well done. Anyone beat 7 out of 10? 1993. Doing alright. Oh, nice. No poop, just quality. Poops can be quality. That is an option. You can have quality poopage. Just ask these people on OnlyFans, apparently. Dear God, we're back. Alrighty. Thanks, Abby. Look what you've done to us all. Abby is a 10 out of 10 at pooping. Or in life. I don't... Actually, that just got much weirder now that I said that out loud. I tried to be funny, and it didn't work. Sorry. Let's get back to the quiz. And whatever the comments come up next, I'm not going to respond to them straight away. Round 3. Well done for getting 8 out of 10. Well done for getting 7 out of 10. Good job. And Liz, I'm guessing you got some. I wouldn't have thought... I think you'd remember that those films existed, but I don't think you'd necessarily remember the names of them. If that makes sense. I think you'd know the Elephant Man one, though. You like John Hurt, don't you? Don't you? I like John Hurt. Alright, anyway. Quiz. Round 3. Round 3's on geography. Because last week that was what Michelle wanted, if I remember correctly. So yeah, I do read the chat. I do. If you haven't noticed by all the conversation about poops, I do pay attention and I do try and remember what people ask for. We are going to do cult films next week, cult TV and stuff. But yeah. Alrighty. Whew. Round 3 on geography. Question 1: which two colours feature on the flag of Sweden? That's question 1. Which two colours feature? Which two colours feature on the Swedish flag? Sweden, of course, famous for its chefs. I think you can see the there's a delay, I know, but that was me just reading Leighton's last comment, so thanks. Yep. I don't like it. I was doing really good at not using my vape tonight and being like, I just won't bother, it'll be fine. But no, I need it. It's Whew. Number 2. Let's just get on. Which sea separates Saudi Arabia from Egypt and the Sudan? North and south, I suppose. Yeah. It's question 2. Which sea separates Saudi Arabia from Egypt and the Sudan? Yeah. It's okay. They're gonna stop eventually. And then next week, we'll talk about it again for no reason. Leighton's meant to be the mature one. Since when? Since when? This is now my comfort animal. He will stay here. I'm gonna eat koalas. Anyway. 3. Which country's national flag has the most colours of all the country flags in the world? Which one has the most colours? I'm gonna grab more comfort items if we keep this conversation going, I think. Got a plant. A terrarium. I grab that. Yeah. No dogs though. Miss my dog. Oh well. Man, new dog at the weekend, so everything's good. Question 4. What is 73 miles long and stretches from Solway Firth to Wallsend on Tyne? And anyone that says this turd that I dropped last month, I'm going to get incredibly upset with you. So number 4, what is 73 miles long and stretches from Solway Firth to Wallsend on Tyne? You're already making poop jokes, I know it. I might have to change the title of this video once it gets uploaded afterwards, just so it says, this quiz is shit. But the quiz is alright. Maybe it gets more views that way, I don't know. What did you talk about in your quiz last night, son? Well, I don't want to recap it for you, really. Oh no. Move on. Question 5. Dhaka is the capital of which Asian country? It's question 5. That face was because I don't know why I put the word Asian in there. It's question 5. Dhaka is the capital of which country? That would have been fine. Oh. Why? Are sausages normally lumpy? How can it be both? Ugh. I don't like it. Okay. Dupe. We did discuss lots of things, but very few of them I want to continue discussing, especially with my parentals. Question 6. Which desert is found in Southeast Mongolia and Northern China? The borders inside of it. Question 6. Which desert is found in Southeast Mongolia and Northern China? I drew a line on the table in front of me on my desk. I say desk, I've got a coffee table for a desk. I actually sit, my backside is higher up than what my table is. It's incredibly uncomfortable. Don't like it. That's why the quiz takes an hour, because I can't sit hunched over for longer than that. Ooh, question 7 then. What is the largest landlocked country in the world? As question 7, with a Jeremy Clarkson impression this time. What is the largest landlocked country in the world? Yeah. Oh, we're going back to shit quiz, aren't we? No, it's not great for my back, which is why I don't sit at my PC for too long. But there's not much else I can do. Until I get my own place, there's no point in getting a desk. Simple as. I don't have enough space in the room for a desk and the table, so. Yeah. I want to get one of those standing desk things, but that'd be ideal, something I can prop up and down. That's also why there's no back behind me. There's no, like, I'm sitting on a box. I'm sitting on a, it looks like a crate you'd carry weapons in, honestly. It looks like a military box case thing. It's like a foot and a half off the ground. Question 8. Which country's flag is this? Yeah. I don't know if I got the tense right or not. Question 8. Which country's flag is this? To which country does this flag belong? This one. Up here. I know I'm quiet in between, but it's just because I'm enjoying the beats. And it means I'm not interrupting your thinking. Normally in a pub quiz, no one can see me, so I just sit with the microphone off and do what I want. I could do that here, I just need to turn the camera off. What the hell? I'm giving myself more work. Alright, number 9. Which is colder? Oh, almost a slip up. The North or the South Pole? It's question 9. Which is colder? And it doesn't matter what point in the year. It doesn't matter when in the year. One is always colder than the other. Which one? North or the South Pole? Okay, I know, I'm on mute again. That was done on purpose. I needed my rant. Alright, number 10. In 1958, Guinea declared independence from which European country? It's question 10. In 1958, Guinea declared independence from which European country? And breathe. Take a minute. If you want to read through any of the questions again, rewind the video, go back, it's fine. I will sit quietly-ish for... I won't sit quietly. I'll sit here. I got nothing else. I could go sit over there. I could leave. Yeah. You forget that's an option sometimes. Yes. Gengarotoro. I like this one a lot. It's a nice background. I'm going to wait for this one to move, purely so that Liz can see it. What I like to think about this one is that this one goes very well with the other one of the girl, the child drowning in the water, and that these two are just staring at each other waiting. Because kids die in Pokemon all the time. Like, Pokemon is dark, man. Pokemons that turn you into mummies, there's like Spirit Bomb that's made up of 13 people that wanted vengeance against someone else, there's Yamask that carries about its dead face. It's weird, man. Alright. Pardon me. Let's go to the answers, which means I have to do this. Oh. Hey. So, the answer is round 3, which was on geography. Question 1, which two colours feature on the flag of Sweden? That is, of course, blue and yellow. You could have had gold instead of yellow, and you still get a point, because technically, by Sweden standards, it's gold, and you need blue. But blue and yellow, point. Blue and gold, point. Anything else? No. No points for you. 2, which sea separates Saudi Arabia from Egypt and the Sudan? It's the Red Sea. Yes. 3, which country's national flag has the most colours? Ironically, well, not to them apparently, but South Africa. Yeah. Yeah. 4, what is 73 miles long and stretches from Solway Firth to Wall's End on time? It's Hadrian's Wall. No skid mark jokes. 5. Dhaka is the capital of which Asian country? That's Bangladesh. 6. Which desert is found in southeast Mongolia and northern China? It's the Gobi Desert. Gobi. 7. What is the largest landlocked country in the world? That's Kazakhstan. Don't worry about spelling. I don't. 8. Which country's flag is this? Maserati Island. Well done, Leanne. It's Barbados. Of course it is. 9. Which is colder, the North or the South Pole? It is the South Pole, and it's always colder. And it's basically to do with the mass and how far away from... how centralized it is compared to the outskirts and whatnot. And also, because that's how nature works. Yo. What's that? I don't know. And 10. In 1958, Guinea declared independence from which European country? It's France. The French. Yay. France. So yeah. Just tell me your scores. I don't want further comments about previously discussed things because they're disgusting. But yeah, how'd you do that round? Let me know. What do we get? Again, if you're watching this later on, then please leave comments. Let me know if you find the rounds too difficult or too easy or anything like that. Don't be a smarmy get about it, but you know, if you find it too easy, do let me know, because I can change the difficulty. But yeah. How did you find my Jeremy Clarkson terrible impression? The first one, not the second one. I'm not sure I believe you, Adele. Canada is bloody cold. You've had 7 out of 10 every round. I think since you started doing the quiz, I get the feeling that's just copy and pasted now. You had a fight over flags. Well, considering the discussions you've had earlier, it's fine. It's fine. Oh. I did 2 Jeremy Clarkson's impressions, yeah. I did the first one, which I clearly stated, and then the second one I did more subtly with just that in the world. It's terrible. You just, to do the Clarkson, you just leave the pause. That's all you need. The longer you leave it, the more arseholey you are, essentially. So closer to him, I suppose. Is that slander? Libel? I don't know. We just have defamation. I don't know which one it is. But yeah, 7 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Good job. I like it. Again, I'd say to Liz, what were your scores? But you don't keep count, so that's fine. But let's do round 4. Round 4 is the last round of the quiz. And yeah, let's see how we go. I should be done in about 10-15 minutes, I think. So, yeah, making my hour. Round 4 on Natural World. Question 1. This is my favourite question in the quiz because it's lovely, and when you know the answer, it makes sense. It's just sweet. Number 1. A flutter is the collective noun for which creature? And I do specify creature because it gets weird otherwise. It's question 1. A flutter is the collective noun for which creature? It's sweet. It's so lovely. I like collective nouns for animals. No, unlucky Liz, not Uzbekistan. Sorry. But I like the... my favourite collective noun is troubling of goldfish, I think. Just the idea of all them sitting there, scared and shaking. It's quite sweet. Or pickle of sea cucumbers. That's a nice one too. Collective noun for a group of snowmen, I learned that the other day, is a melt. Which is just pessimistic and depressing. Question 2. Oh no, I'm in the wrong one. There we go. Which animal has the longest pregnancy? The longest gestation period is what I'm after. So which animal has the longest pregnancy or gestation period? If you don't know what one means, then hopefully you know what the other one means, and hopefully that's enough for you to work it out. I'll find out. I will. Someone will tell me. That wasn't a nice noise, sorry. Hey, Abby won! Like in a case? Or in general, are you playing like Mario Kart while doing the quiz at the same time? Because I could totally understand that. That's fine. I don't know if you're a Mario Kart player. Maybe like Siege 6 or something. Siege 6, not Civ 6. Calm down. No. No, you need at least 2 crows for an attempted murder. One is just the thought of murder. It doesn't count. Doesn't hold up in court. Number 3. Anything above a scale 12 on the Beaufort scale would describe what? What event? So question 3. Anything above a scale 12 on the Beaufort scale would describe what? I think other collective nouns that I like now. Clutter of kittens. It's just fun to say. I do like ones that come in troops, like baboons and kangaroos. They both come in troops, which just it gives me the thought of them wearing the helmet, like something out of Tank Girl. I just the image of them. This is my rifle. This is my gun. That's the kangaroo hopping, by the way. Just to it wasn't the baboons. I don't think I can do a good baboon impression. No. Not so much. It's more mandrill. Oh. I don't understand that joke, Leighton. But I'm glad you made it. 4. An orchidectomy is the surgical removal of what? You pay attention to this one, Adele. It's question 4. An orchidectomy is the surgical removal of what? You just deleted the joke that I didn't get. That's not fair. Also, I didn't realize you could retract messages in this thing. What? Your mother-in-law would still hang her washing out in an orchidectomy? What? What is your mother-in-law doing? Adele, what is your mum doing? Or kangaroos? I don't know. I'm so confused. 5. Let's move on. Lentiginous is the medical term for what? Right, Wilf, I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna repeat this question until we work out what the hell's going on. I get that it was the one sitting on the sign. That's not the thing that we're worried about so much. We don't presume you to be sitting on the sign. It's more the prospect of who was having at the time. You see how you could misread that sentence. Oh, no, I get he's referring to question 3. That's fine. Oh, right, Leighton's referring to question 3. Cool. Wilf, the hell are you on about? I once saw a baboon. It was sitting on top of a sign, then watched me while having a wank. I'm presuming the baboon was the one having the wank. I really hope my mum doesn't watch this now. Like, there will be questions. Oh, question 5 though. Lentiginous is the medical term for what? Sophie, Abby, and Wilf, your team is the oddest thing right now. Oh no, I got you mentally in, Adele, don't worry. Wilf still isn't clarifying anything about this baboon. Right, okay, cool. Wilf was not wanking. Wilf does not wank. This is not a thing that Wilf is prone to. It was the baboon that was wanking. I don't think I'm worrying about copyright strikes this week. I don't think that's going to be... If the video gets taken down, I don't think that's going to be why. Dear God. I don't... I'm gonna do question 6. What is the smallest bird in the world? Question 6. What is the smallest bird in the world that we currently know of, that was currently discovered? There might be smaller and we just think it's some sort of insect, but we don't know. I don't know why this means insect, but apparently that's creepy crawly speak. We're gonna do it again. What is the smallest bird in the world? Oh, right back to pooping. Wow. That was slick. Like your poops. Way! I'm gonna join in now, because it's just getting worse. Oh my god. With primate masturbation, pooping, is it legal to poop on the internet? I don't... These are the conversations I don't normally listen to at the quiz, I'll be honest. They're normally the ones that go on in the background that I can't really hear. I miss that. I need more comfort things. Number 7, what is the medical name for the funny bone? Question 7, what is the medical name for the funny bone? This is my comfort plant. Don't judge. I need to prune it. Wow. For a comfort plant, I do not take good care of you. It's nice though. Look at it. Ah, very nice. It's a wandering dew. I don't know about you, but that made me feel better. It made me forget thinking about all the things that we're talking about. Whew, okay. Okay. Liz, no comments on the plant. Because if anyone. 8. The molecule DNA is described as having which shape? That's question 8. The molecule DNA is described as having which shape? Or better worded, DNA is described as having which shape? That's fine. Two chemistry students in the chat as well. This should be no problem. I say chemistry students. I suppose chemistry, biochemistry, and pharmacy. So I don't know if that'd be quite the same thing. Like, I feel like if I say chemistry students, then I'm belittling your degrees, which are incredibly impressive. Well done. I mean, it's impressive even without the whole story about the baboon. No one needed that. But you went there, and we can well. 9. What is the only venomous snake native to Britain? It's question 9. What is the only venomous snake native to Britain? I am realising that if anyone else in this house can hear me just now, all they've really heard, because of the parts I was quite loud on, was masturbating baboon, so... That's going to be a conversation afterwards. God damn. If anyone's watching this at a later date, again, and you're wondering what the hell is going on with this guy, he seems crazy, it's not entirely my fault. Do drop down the live chat and see what the hell they were talking about. It's not just me, promise. And if you too want to discuss your occurrences with wild animals pleasuring themselves, then feel free. Come, Monday nights, 7:30. God help us. Can you imagine if that's what this becomes? Just a place where everyone gets to come and talk about their kinks. That does not make me happy. Safe space. And 10. What is the only bone in the human body that is not attached to any other bone? That's question 10. There's a joke here as well, and I get the feeling Abby's going to make it to someone. What is the only bone in the human body that is not attached to any other bone? If Oscar was here, he'd make it. But Oscar is not here, so when Oscar is watching this at a later date, you can make this joke now and is that's for you. Good joke. Also, Liz is probably going, wait, as well. So, yeah. Yeah, there are plenty of us here. This is everyone is welcome. What? Huh? Which? Why do I have to clarify what I mean by cum? How long it took you to clarify about which one of yous was wanking? No, I will not. Don't tell me what to do. Dear God. Anyway. That's the end of round 4. The last round of the quiz. I gotta do the answers now. If you need more time, pause the video, rewind it, go back, watch the questions again. I'm gonna wait for chat to catch up in case anyone wants to say anything else, and then I'll go through the answers. Oh my God. This has been a flurry of conversations in all different manners and means I was not expecting. I feel like I should have the That's What She Said gif just on repeat in the background for a lot of this. Oh my God. Alright. I'm going to take it that everyone's caught up. I'm hoping. Yeah. I guess let's go over the answers. Why not? A flutter is the collective noun for which creature? It's butterflies. Isn't that the cutest thing? Ignore all the previous conversations. Please, dear God, ignore them. It's butterflies. Collective noun for butterflies is a flutter. Oh, we needed that. I needed that. 2. Which animal has the longest pregnancy or gestation period? It's elephants. Yes. It's 13 to 14 months, if I remember rightly. That might be wrong. But it's a little over a year. 3 even. Anything above a scale 12 on the Beaufort scale would be described as what? It's a hurricane. Basically, it's a hurricane. It's not a tornado. To clarify, there is a different qualification. There's not a number on the Beaufort scale for tornadoes, but hurricanes and tornadoes are not the same thing. So yeah, hurricane. 4. An orchidectomy is the surgical removal of what? It's testicles, and it sounds like that baboon needs one. 5. Lentiginous is the medical term for what? It's freckles, and I had to learn how to say lentiginous. Yeah. 6. What is the smallest bird in the world? I'll accept hummingbird for this one, but specifically it's the bee hummingbird, which is the smallest little. It's tiny. It really is. It's about the size of him. It, them, this thing. Abby can say 5 rounds all she wants. I don't know. No. Smallest bird in the world is the bee hummingbird. 7. The medical name for the funny bone is the humerus. Yes. 8. The molecule DNA, or DNA, is described as having which shape? It's the double helix. If you just wrote down a helix, I don't think you should get a point, because that's just one half of it, and you do need both for it to be DNA, is my understanding. Someone can tell me if I'm wrong, and that's fine. I don't care. What is the only venomous snake native to Britain? Question 9. It's the adder. And number 10. What is the only bone in the human body? Oh, Liz. The only bone in the human body that is not attached to any other bone. It's the hyoid. Hey. Thank you for one. Yes, yeah. End of the quiz. Good. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Spinning pandas. So, Liz, there are not. No. The blue whales have the second longest gestation period, but it is after elephants. Elephants have the longest gestation period of any mammal. Oh, yeah, and you can say any animal because, like Sophie points out, they lay eggs. So yes, the Wilf. Thank you. Single-stranded bits of DNA. I do understand that, but I wasn't sure if a single strand would still, for it to be a component of DNA, would it not still have to have a double helix makeup? Like you could write it out differently, or you could separate it and show it differently but for it to be the molecule that is DNA, it would need to be a double helix shape, is my understanding. My understanding is more than welcome to be wrong, though, because I have misunderstood multiple things that has been said tonight already. Specifically about a banana. Yes, thank you. That's what I wasn't sure, Sophie. DNA is double helix, RNA is single-stranded. So it would be, if you were to take a part of DNA out, then the part of DNA that you took out would be RNA. Yes, and it stays as double helix whilst in its molecule state, I suppose, its natural state, or whatever. I don't really know. 8 out of 10, thank you, keeping the quiz on track. Thanks, Adele, it's good that one of us is. 8 out of 10, well done. Yes, it is a hummingbird. What did you write down, Leighton? What did you have down as the smallest bird? Do you have some sort of finch or something? Yes, Sophie, you are the larger geek. That's fine. You can... Well, the more specified of having DNA in your course. If this is going to turn into a domestic argument, then I'm not going to get involved, actually. That's fine. You do you. That's cool. But yeah, no, Leighton, what bird did you think was the smallest? Did you have something else in mind? A lot of people think that like tits and things like that tend to be the smallest ones. Tits or finches tend to be the sort of smallest birds out there. Anyone giggling because I said tits, by the way, good on you. You're my sort of person. God, we're children. Dio. I don't know what that means. Oh, do another round, bitch. You've already said that bit. Oh, wow. This is becoming a weird argument to have in a YouTube chat for a live stream of a quiz. Oh, no, that's fine. So, but you did have B, hummingbird. You did have hummingbird as your answer, was my point. I wasn't sure if you got you got 2 wrong. I don't know which 2 you got wrong. I also don't know what Sophie's score were, because all they're doing now is arguing about DNA being unwound. Oh, okay. So, Wilf, you are voted out, and the people that specialise in what DNA is are telling you it is. No, it's fine. I love it. I love nerdy chat and whatnot. I genuinely do. Actually, this is my jam. I mean, I have a poster made up of cameras and stuff. No, Abby, I don't want to do another round. We'll set up a Zoom call or something. I'll do them there. There you go. You, Sophie, and Wilf can all join in. Do that crap. I'm not doing another round on YouTube. Oh, blah, blah, blah. No, yes, they are not. You got freckles wrong as well. Ah, I can't even remember what number 10 was. The hyoid. Oh, yeah, that one. More or less, it's in there. Mine moves about. It's great fun. Hurts like fuck. Anyway, oh no, I said fuck twice. Alright. Wow, okay. So, Michelle and Sophie are now best buds. That's nice. They're gonna... I'm not doing another quiz round. No, that's it. That's the end of the quiz. If you're watching this at a later date, thank you very much. If you want to join into a stream and find out what the hell is going on, 7:30 is on a Monday night. But otherwise, that's the end of the quiz. I'm gonna go, and yes, I'm gonna go. And anyone that wants to continue arguing, yous are more than welcome to. Yous all have the names there. Yes, no, I've said fuck multiple times now, but my channel is marked as non-mature. Well, it's not marked as mature, but it's marked as not for kids, so yes. Oh my god, the argument goes on. I want to stay here just to see the argument now. I just want to enjoy all this. Yeah. Alright, I'll be starting a fight now as well. Dear God. Okay, I'm gonna go. Anyway, thank you very much for taking part in the quiz. I'm been Jack, and I'm gonna be here next week at 7:30.